Out of the office, Dell exits while RIM sticks, Wii U launch date, Apple impresses, and Connect to take over the world. I'm Kaylee Moscow, Web Marketing Coordinator with Petra, and it's time for the Petra 5 in 5. I've been honing my Easter egg hunting skills by searching for the hottest electronic news stories of the week, and I've got to say, that bunny ain't got nothing on me. One of the reasons that you tune into Petra channels is to keep track of all of the latest happenings at Petra, right? Well, today that really pays off because I'm here to remind you that Petra will be closed this Friday, April 6th. That's right, we'll be celebrating Good Friday with our families, but don't worry, you can catch us back to our normal business hours Monday, April 9th. As always, you can place orders on the Petra website all weekend long. Dell is officially abandoning the U.S. smartphone market, saying that both the Android running Venue and Windows phone-based running Venue Pro have run their course. Dell did say that they'll be back with more mobile devices later in 2012, but did not elaborate on whether the re-entry would be restricted to tablets only. Research in Motion, meanwhile, is denying reports that they plan to exit the consumer market. In a blog post, they stated, quote, "To be really clear, we are fully committed to the consumer market. In fact, we are aggressively focusing on delivering a unique and compelling user experience to all of our customers to enhance the way people engage, produce content, and manage data via mobile computing. Rather than trying to be all things to all people, Research in Motion will focus its talent base and homegrown software and services on specific areas of the consumer market where BlackBerry excels." End quote. Citing an internal email from Japanese retailer Medialand, Wii U Daily is reporting that Nintendo's latest offering, the Wii U, will launch in North America on Sunday, November 18th, followed by a Japanese launch the following week. While Nintendo remains tight-lipped about the report, going no further than to say, quote, "Nintendo does not comment on rumor or speculation," end quote, the rumor isn't completely out of left field. To begin with, Nintendo had previously confirmed that the device would launch in fall 2012. On top of that, Nintendo, like most in the gaming industry, has had a history of releasing new hardware in late November in order to capitalize on the holiday shopping season, with the Wii having released on November 19th, 2006, and the GameCube having released November 18th, 2001. The email failed to note whether the rumored launch date was an internal target date for Nintendo or a promised date to retailers, but speculators seem sure that the company will stick hard and fast to the 18th. Looks like it's time to dust off my Wii for a few more years of fun. Everything's coming up roses for Apple, with Pro iDevice reports releasing left and right. To begin with, ChangeWave's satisfaction survey for the new iPad reported that users are nearly unanimous in their praise for the device, with 82% of new iPad users saying that they are very satisfied, 16% identifying themselves as somewhat satisfied, a mere 2% claiming they are somewhat unsatisfied, and 0% listing themselves as very unsatisfied. Favorite features include the Retina display at 75%, long battery life at 22%, 4G LTE capability at 21%, and the speed of the device at 20%. Most disliked features included the cost of the device at 26% and the wireless data plan at 23%. Consumer Reports added on to the praise, naming the new iPad its top tablet in its newest rankings, thanks to offering, quote, "the best rendering and detail of color accuracy we've ever seen on a tablet display," end quote, going on to praise its screen, camera, and speed. If that wasn't enough good news for the company, CNBC's All-American Economic Survey reported that at least one Apple product can be found in 49% of U.S. homes. It is reported that 16% of households have one Apple product, 12% have two, 13% have three or four, and 9% have five, breaking down to the average household owning 1.6 of them. Even better news for Apple from the study, almost 1/4 of the households that already own an Apple product plan on buying at least one more in the coming year, and 1/10 of non-owners plan on becoming one. Sounds like it's time for you to head on over to the Accessorize Your Apple section of the Petra website and start stocking up. Not stopping at Xbox 360, Microsoft is planning on rolling out Connect for Windows to PCs in a number of new locations across the world. In May, it will launch in Hong Kong, South Korea, and Taiwan, followed up in June with launches in Austria, Belgium, Brazil, Denmark, Finland, India, the Netherlands, Norway, Portugal, Russia, Saudi Arabia, Singapore, South Africa, Sweden, Switzerland, and the United Arab Emirates. The end of May also brings version 1.5 of Connect, which adds a major new feature called Connect Studio, which allows developers to record, playback, and debug clips of users engaging with their applications. Version 1.5 also improves the device's tracking functionality with the new 10-joint skeletal tracking that gives the sensor the ability to track seated individuals on the PC, with the capability to track the head, neck, and arms. This is exciting and all, but it begs one question. Is Microsoft trying to instigate a machine revolution? That's your Petra 5 in 5. Have a great week, and we'll catch up with you next time for more hot industry news.